Yeah.
Hey, are we having a four-way? Yeah, let's do this.
Alistair, please.
Look who's here.
I mean, that's a bit rude. At least
Oh, sorry. I
least
didn't
warn me.
realise. I'm sorry. I thought you guys had finished because round 5 game is about to start.
No, we're still doing it.
Sorry.
Okay.
That looks like a death to me, Bob.
Well, he really took one to the head.
Willem's been given the week off. Well, he hasn't. He's been slaving away doing some of the video editing. But I've been joined by two new people. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
That wasn't hi, guys, but whatever. Yeah, let's get back into it, I guess. Right, what's the first game? First game's Dundee versus 1%ers. Always be professional, guys. Always be professional.
Always professional.
Well, yeah, this game was alright when I was watching it. Anyone else seen it?
Yeah, I commentated this with Alistair. I really enjoyed watching this game. The first half was really good. The second, there wasn't much to resistance left. But...
The second part was the best part. It was like beating up a 5-year-old.
I think this was the only game I didn't watch.
Yeah. So yeah, the half and chef didn't really do much.
No, I always say that. I don't think they're worth it.
Mm.
They are a risk-reward sort of thing.
It's like there's some really good plays by Chris and Adam. I just think one or two mistakes by Chris in the first half kind of stopped his drive dead.
Yeah, you have to be very particular with when you're playing as Underworld. Sorry, Underworld. Yeah, Underworld.
Didn't start well with your first player being sent off.
Was he fouling with Loner there as well?
I think he was, yeah. It's just when he moved his ball carrier to the real side of the pitch, it kind of just.
Adam's been doing a really good. Yeah, Adam's been doing a really good spot here, where he's positioned players so he can kick players out of the line.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Adam's a very good ponderer. He thinks it is like chess.
Well, he is playing Bretonians, and Bretonians are described as play it like it's a game of chess.
And this is where the tables turned for the Underworld team.
Yeah, but he was attempting to pass to someone who'd already moved, so that he was just.
He would have been down even if he succeeded.
Yeah.
Getting the guy in position. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, and Adam had worked out exactly how far he needed to. And then the failed dodge into an injury.
Yeah. Hand off, I suspect, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a touchdown, I suspect. No, go for it. No. Good job.
I just wanted to show you this. So this is how many players he was down by the second half. So it was pretty one-sided.
Yeah,
just when all 4 knocked out players stay down, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not going to be a contest this half. I mean, the goblins were doing their job. They'll be the ones removed instead of the rats, I guess. Yeah. But
there was nothing you can do.
Good stuff.
Ooh, Donk. Poor Donk.
He didn't manage to
regen.
It's a fake skill on every player apart from...
It's the realist skill. Like Liam last week, regen really helped you against me, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like 17%?
Fuck you.
Looks like we'll go for a one-turn attempt.
This was an amazing play. Yeah.
One-turn attempt. I do love a good one-turn attempt. Yeah. Chris has these down to a T. It's risky as hell.
But he knows it.
5+ as well.
Oh, that's
just
risky.
Getting that landing.
The 5+, but re-rolls the landing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And that was Liam's getting a Facebook notification during the game, I suspect. Well,
Probably. It's what you asking where the videos were.
Good surf.
Any surf is a good surf.
Miss next game to substitute bench. Yeah, I think that's fair enough, considering he does need his rats.
It wasn't a crippling game for Chris or anything.
Listen, the passing game Adam's been doing has been brilliant.
Yeah, he's worked it out in a way.
Can we appreciate how he's finally not just scoring Mark Zuckerberg all the time?
He's really trying not to now.
Oh, that's
to add insult to injury.
Oh,
how bad? How bad? Don't look terrible.
And
to be fair, he'll probably sack him if he did get an injury. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is the.
And is that me again? All right then. Let's jump into the statistics on that one. 3-1 win for the Bretts. I think this is the two lowest TV teams in the league in the season at the moment. So
only team lower than Adams.
Well, that's the case with Underworld. Despite having much more blocks, he's only got a little bit more armor breaks, and that's unfortunate considering their armor value 7. And even with the fact that Fend does double up the blocks, so if you block a player with Fend, he counts for 2 blocks. He's only managed to roll 29, Chris. So clearly he wasn't doing enough bashing.
He was basing a lot, but none of his players were surviving to the turn after.
I mean, once he got to like so many knockouts and all that, it was just pretty much impossible for him to do anything with like 2 dice, let alone 1.
I do like to reiterate, I've been saying this for the past few weeks, if you're playing against a bash team, don't base up. It's a bad idea. I mean, there is the concept of the sacrificial lamb, where you can do that just to stop a flesh golem or a saurus, but generally you don't base up. The thing is how many armor breaks and how many knocked into KOs. 3 serfs, 1 casualty, 4 knockouts, beautiful. Lots of removals there. Possession's about even, so you wouldn't think it was going to be a 3-1 game, but it's what you do with it that counts.
Yeah, and Chris was just... When he had the possession, he couldn't go anywhere with it.
When Adam had possession, he pretty much scored as soon as possible.
Yeah, he was going like full distances down the pitch every time.
I mean, that's interesting, because the Rats should theoretically be able to keep up with that. Anyway, looking at the players, we've got no level ups for the Rats, which is a bit of a shame, considering this is their 4th game and they've still only got 1 level up. And
to be fair, I did kill one of his players which had SPP. So.
Well, you are chorfs. And then let's look at the 1%ers. Jeff Bezos gets a level up. Went from touchdown and passes. Probably. Let's see how many passes.
There was a pass, yeah.
No, that's more likely an injury.
Oh, it's injury, yeah.
Richard Branson's gets a touchdown and a pass. MVP for Robo Musk 2. He's a pass away from a level up. That's good. Bill Gates gets a touchdown. So he's good. He's doing good. And
good SPP across.
Good SPP distribution. He really wants to get a level up on one of these linemen so he can get a dirty player.
And Zuckerberg got nothing.
Which is good. That is good.
But he owns
still close to the level 5.
Anyway, so 1 level up this week, but first we're going to look at Dundee. No replacements or no obvious replacements because, of course, Chris will keep... Oh yeah, we've got a new player. Diamond, a new player. But he does like to keep the name player, so if he'll sack spare ball and get a new spare ball. He will eat breakfast, then get another breakfast.
Yeah.
And he won't call it second breakfast, which is a clearly obvious idea. Yeah, well, no sort of skill progression to talk about. But let's look at the 1%ers. So, Bretonians, their blitzers have weird access. and I think he's gone for the correct option with tackle. What do you guys think?
I think tackle's the right choice there.
Yeah.
I mean, he needed someone with it.
I mean, he's probably watched the games with the Amazons involved and thought, this is so ridiculous. They're just constantly dodging away. And it's like, you can't get them down. It's good, because he's going to need that. That tackle will come useful against players with dodge. Like my Wood Elves. Oh, wait. He's already played them.
When he's in the playoffs against you, that'll be when it's useful.
Yeah, when he gets to the playoffs. And that's that for the first game. We're going to jump back to the main menu and we're going to look at the next game, which was Not Big Not Clever versus the IDF. Dwarf games are fucking awful to watch, so me and William had to do a bit of a coin toss to see who would get this game. I won the coin toss, so William got to do this game.
Willem got to have the fun then.
Yeah, we've got the fun. You get to look at all the punching.
The quick snap was actually really useful.
Good start, KO. Beautiful. I'm not happy that no one's put the skills up, but oh well. 2 dice into 1 dice, that's a bit of a brave one there.
Put the standpoint. And in comes Minotaur.
Minotaur smash! Blitzing with big guys is always a bad idea, I think, but I guess you kind of have to with the wild animal pieces. Good.
But got the injury.
Ooh,
Got the
nice
injury.
one.
Would you have piled on if you got KO though?
Probably not.
I'm just checking when your pile on discipline is like. That's unfortunate. Well, where are we going to do it? Who's getting chain pushed? No one apparently.
In he goes.
In he goes. Claw, Mighty Blow, piling on. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, that's a dangerous place to be. It's rather spread out for a dwarf and dwarf game, isn't it?
Yeah, Andy doesn't play them like most dwarves. The double dice into double skulls.
Oof.
Oh,
Double skulls again.
That was really unfortunate.
Ben doesn't play well.
There's a lot of double skulls in this game, like 5 or 6.
Nice. Nice. No pile on that one. Good job.
I was half expecting it to pile on because I forgot.
That's a weird wizard choice.
Yeah, well, it kind of does what he needs it to do.
Is that the Strength 5 one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Strength 5 tackle.
I mean, he's getting, despite not having claw, he is punching back.
My armor went through phases of being awful in this game. Later on, it was okay, but
Break
the
tackle.
dog out with the bull centaur.
Good choice. You really should get frenzy on this piece. I'd love to see that.
I really am going to next. Either that or break tackle. I'm not sure.
Good.
Ooh.
And then dodges with the dwarf as he always does.
Definitely needs to get sure feet on those players when he rolls doubles. Piling on again. How are your injuries? Is Minotaur going to get this game? 1. 1.
There.
Well, that's the... Appo's it.
Apo, I don't think Lyman ever should get Apo privileges, even on a dwarf team. It's only guard. That's single for you guys. Oh, he's got piling on as well, of course. He's got his own blitz with piling on. But it's not going to do that much damage against armor value 9 pieces, so...
But then immediately gets the skull after the greedy reroll.
And that's what you get for being greedy. Ooh. Was there really no way of getting a 2 dice on that? At least he's got base the ball. But... he's not able to... Okay, now we're talking 1 dice.
Ooh.
Oof.
Dodge on the...
Dodge is a very good skill in them.
Yeah, and one of the few pieces he had without tackle.
Mm.
Oh, he's going to be
That
got.
was
Oh,
a dead.
yeah,
Agi one lineman.
Agi one lineman. Well,
not the end of the world.
no. Well,
It's
linemen
just the
don't do
amount of
dodging.
dodging he's using to get to me.
4 plus 3 plus. What the hell? What
He
the hell?
basically does this most of the game. I love it.
That's not very dwarf of you. I did a little twirl around before the touchdown.
Mm. It makes them do their little animation in the wrong direction.
Hmm. Anyway, I've accidentally clicked on the wrong game there. So 1-1 draw. We're going to see a lot of ball in hand possession there.
Look
Not
at the
good.
block difference.
37%. Lots of block difference. Bloody hell. Outrageous. You should have won the game, clearly. Clearly, you're out blocking your dwarf team. To be fair, he has got fend on a couple of pieces, but I don't think that would have shifted it this much.
How much did fixed skull play a part in this game?
That is an
How much
important
did
skill.
Mm.
It's how many casualties are now KOs. It
Not
could
many.
possibly.
Compare the number of armor breaks to the number of casualties on either side. Like he got 2 KOs, 2 casualties out of 9 armor breaks. I got 3 and 3 out of 25.
So yeah, you stunned 19 players. He stunned 5 players. He did get a surf on you though.
Yeah, he did.
Was it bait? Was it a bait surf or was it actual intentional?
No, it was because of the quick snap. He
of
managed
course.
to take out the one guy and then frenzy the other one off the field.
You need to account for those sort of things sometimes.
Mm.
Especially when playing Wood Elves, because otherwise a quick snap will ruin you. Lots of running yards, not much passing. Ugh, what on earth's going on there? A dwarf passing game. Willem would be over the moon.
That was the field.
I love it and I hate it.
Yeah. Let's look at the teams. Not big, not clever. No level ups for them this week, which is the first time in a while. We have an edge down lineman with no skills, so he gets a sack, I guess. Like, imagine if you, let's think, if you appoed that, if you appoed the last one, the one that died, you would be. So, did he appo the one that died? He did appo the one that died, didn't he?
He appoed it to a no-card.
Yeah, fair enough. It turned out to be the right choice in the end, but it could have been
one
bad.
dead lineman either way.
Yeah, it could have been Claw. It could have been Claw Mighty Blow doing a lot more work than it did.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff.
IDF, we've got a level up, which is weird. For Rathak Harsh Touch, name your players, mate.
No, he's the Israeli Minister for Transport.
That's actually an actual name.
No.
Alright.
Anyway. Gee, that's a tough choice there. He's got Claw. What possibly would you get on a player that's got Claw?
I didn't go the one you think.
Fuck off.
I went the other one.
You went piling on then?
No, I went guard.
You went guard. Why? What on earth?
You got so much guard on the team anyway.
Because I need more guard.
He's playing into dwarf stereotype.
Isn't everyone you up next squishy? So
I've got Nurgle next.
Claw Might Blow would be great. On every player that you can get Claw Might Blow, get Claw Mighty Blow.
Oh, I will definitely.
Yeah, I did like the guard stand firm. I don't get the guard Mighty Blow stand firm pieces, but a guard stand firm, that's a very good combo. Anyway, let's look at the teams. Not big, not clever. How do they look for their next game?
They got 12 men. They should be fine.
12 men. They'll be fine. He's missed this game, so he's not playing this one. Yeah, they'll be fine. I don't know who they're playing, but we'll see in a bit. The IDF. Don't know why he picked guard. Don't know. I'm still not going to say that was the wrong choice, and Liam agrees with me on that one. Name your players, mate. Name your players.
I don't name the hobgoblins.
Or some of the blockers, for that matter.
Yes, I know. I forgot.
Alright then. Back to the main league. Next game of the week was Frog Stomp versus the Undercity Vermin, which I think we can be almost disappointed in both coaches here. Did either of you watch this game?
I didn't know.
I did watch this game, yeah. Willem loves, what's the word, basing with skinks. And in one turn it cost him 3 skinks.
I think I do have that turn. It's like Blitz, the opportunity to burn a reroll.
Does it pay off?
No real payoff.
Look, there's all the basing going on.
There was so much basing going on, I had to cut some of it out. So I just cut out the removals. As you can see, he's removed them all. Let me get them all safe. Get them all safe. Get another injury. Go around again injury, that's always weird.
Yeah, it is odd.
I mean, Alistair, I will always say, I don't like how much Alistair relies on his one-turners, especially with the new edition coming out where you can't really one-turn as easy. He has to learn some bash-based one-turns. But, he did okay this week. It was some of his play in the middle of the pitch that was a bit dubious.
Yeah, I feel there were phases where each player played really well. And there were some dubious moments.
Like, yeah, Willem, despite that I always trash on Willem being not that good, he has very good moments.
Oh, definitely.
And I feel both coaches will come away thinking I could have played better in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I feel almost the pass plays that we're going to see in a bit
The pass play.
maybe shouldn't have worked as well as they did, but they did.
Reasonable fireball.
But not too effective.
Oh, this little skink goes on a bit of a journey. It's quite funny. It's dodge. Dodge.
The standard skink flying around.
Dodge.
Need some tackle, mate.
And this finally gets him down. And then a bad follow-up here because he's now just free the channel.
Yeah, that completely left it open.
Yeah, leaves a channel open for, let's just get into a push and then, touchdown, I guess.
Yep. Handing off to the edgy up one.
Yeah, of course, the edgy one the edgy one does need another level up.
Yeah, an edgy up skink can be incredible.
Edgy up, I mean, if he gets another double, I mean, I'll be tempted to go with pass, but, yeah. You can tell which games are the games I record because the highlights are a bit longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1-1 and 2 turns left. I do like the using sidestep on the edges because he knows that's where he's going to put the gutter on us.
Yeah, no, that is good.
And then,
But then
he goes
off the wrong way.
Yeah, he's got 2 turns. So I would not make this pass play that he makes. There was no need to do a pass this turn. You could have done it next turn. You could have made that ball safe.
Off he goes.
Off he goes.
Slippery little git.
Yep, 2.
I love scheming shenanigans.
Honestly, I hate the 1 turns. That's the only reason I hate this game. It's just that 1 turn is ridiculous.
Don't you play elves?
Yeah, I play elves, but I actually have to work for my 1 turns. I have to do some fucking chain pushes.
Yeah, and it's so satisfying when it works, though. I think in the last season I got 2 1-turns, which I was very happy with.
Yeah, I'm disappointed you didn't bring them back this season, but oh well.
Maybe when there's less dwarves. Although, no, I know full well that Ben's bringing dwarves in next season.
Yeah, I thought I was going to bring high. Oh, I was hoping to bring high elves, but oh well. I think Andy's bringing high elves.
Bomb waste.
I do like Alistair's when he's named his players. They're very good names, which is why I absolutely hate Scryy and Skrayuk and that. And we see him finally being able to bring a player called Eugene Genocide, which has been a fixture of his Rebel team. Skin goes splat. Oh, only a stun.
He's alright.
I don't know why I kept that one then.
Just looked nice, I guess.
But yeah, more pals.
He did get the powers he needed.
Well, armor value 7 is... Armor value 7 strength 2 is risky.
Yeah.
Because you're getting 3 dice. I have a feeling this was a misclick. I just have a feeling it was. Because he would have clearly gone for a handoff.
It was a 1 anyway, so it's actually. But then that,
classic scaling bullshit. I'm fine with that part of the bullshit. There's nothing wrong with that bullshit.
But then look at this.
So that's only 3+.
I love it.
Yeah, this is good. Guessing not down. Where are you going? Nowhere. And Cicada can come in, pick the ball up. You've got a reroll still, so we can squeeze these out. Could you have gone for one more go for it? Probably, but yeah, there's basically next few turns. Alice is trying to reposition and knock the ball down, while Willem is just trying to delay.
But it works.
And we're going to see some fouling on the turners here, which I am very happy about. And I'm doing my damned hardest to get a dirty player on one of my linemen so I can participate in the fouling of the gutter runners. Splat. That was so good. Let's watch that again. Another diving tackle.
Oh, diving tackle does work in this half.
It's just good. It's just great. I love it. I love it when diving tackle works. Here we go. Let's do that again. Let's do nothing and get sent off this time. That's a hint.
The 1-1.
Clearly there's commissioner privilege there. Clearly.
Yeah. Alistair's in the code.
But yeah, he gets his guy runners away, so it's like, well, there's no point now. I feel like he could have delayed until turn 16 here, but I get why he scored in turn 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like now Alistair, does he go for a 1 turn or does he go for a 2 turn? Yeah, because if he goes for a 1 turn, it's like great, give Willem a chance to score again. If he goes for a 2 turn, he might get splatted. Not the way I would have gone, but I get why he did that. What was that? That was a fault. 4+. Hand off. And then Alice's dodge has been very good up until those 2 diving tackles. And that was the first.
The diving tackle dodge.
I'm pretty sure that was the first non-diving tackle dodge he failed. I might be wrong, but that's the first one I remember.
It might well be, actually. At least the first from his gutter runners.
Oh yeah, definitely the first one's gutter runners.
Yeah.
You can get some injuries
Very
while he's at it.
successful.
It's always good when a skin gets an injury.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? I mean, nothing beats the Noblar getting an injury.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But
Let's look at the statistics. Break this down. Frog Stomp out bashing the Skaven, which is something you would expect, especially without the Claw Mighty Blow piece. We can see 1 sending off because of course he was doing lots of fouling. More possession, obviously trying to keep the ball away from the Skaven hands because a Skaven don't need the ball to score really.
yeah.
Running yards are quite even, but of course that's what you expect in a high scoring game with teams not really doing that much passing. So what was it? 10 yards of passing, 2 passes, so both 2+ there. Looking at the level ups, Tomorrow has got a level up. The niggling injury Saurus for his MVP because he did so much guarding the field.
Will this be block then?
No. It'll be very. It's not block. I've already seen it.
Sake.
Have you seen it, Liam? It's not block.
I haven't seen it.
Under City Verming, London gets a level up, so that's probably a day player, maybe Gressel. No level ups for the stars of the show today, but Lightning McSqueak probably isn't going to be getting level ups anytime soon, considering he's a Gressel piece. Yeah, he does need a new. Doesn't he need a new blitzer? He does need a new. Yeah, he needs a new blitzer.
He needs levels on the one he's got as well.
True. Let's go to the level ups. Let's look at Frog Stomp first, so we can
What's he done to it?
we can scoff at disappointment there. Oh,
Just get fucking block, mate. Seriously.
When that dodge source levels up, if he doesn't get block, it's just objectively the wrong choice. I can see arguments for guard. I like guard.
Yeah, but I don't understand anyway, because even if you one dice someone, if I've got block, I'm one dicing you because still the odds are in my favour.
I feel like a 2 dice against is probably in favour if you're doing that against tomorrow as well.
It might well be.
You can't have a guard if you can't stand up.
That's sad. I mean, dodge would have made sense because dodge, guard, stand firm, OP. I mean, guard, diving, tackle, stand firm, pretty good. But you do need that fucking block. Is he really going to get to level? Was it 51? Is he really going to get to 51 SPP like that? No, he's not. Especially with the niggle.
There's like bashy guys on his team, but there's no one to actually do damage. Like his Crocs is the only one with Mighty Blow.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Anyway, it's done its job. It's triggered us. So well done, Willem.
I'm going to enjoy my game against Willem.
So am I.
Should have been leap. It should have been leap, to be honest.
Leap, yes. If you're going to meme it, leap, you dipshit.
17%.
Alright, look at the City Vermin. Have we got a new blitzer? Yep. I know we don't have a new blitzer. We have the old blitzer back. Violent Vinny's got a niggle. That might be worth a foul, but obviously not over the gutter runners. Yeah, it's fine. He just needs to get back. He just needs to get a new claw mighty blow guy, doesn't he?
Yeah. And if he had lost one of those gutter runners as well, there would have been that team would have been pretty.
He does need to learn how to do other Skaven 1 turns, just so he's not relying on the 2 movement 10 ones, because they get fouled a lot. They are people. They are pieces that people want to remove. Now, if one of them, let's say, edge down or movement down, yeah, that's all she wrote, isn't it? Yeah. On to the next game, which was Nurgle She Wrote versus the Fun Boys. And Leon has shown himself that he is this Nurgle team is ready. It doesn't look ready, but Leon has done wonders with this Nurgle team.
I hope I kill them. Oh, the rock.
The rocks.
Not a good start, anyway.
Yeah, well, Dark's being a player down, sort of thing. I do like how the ball is going to go land on a rotter. Clearly doesn't get the ball.
That would be a 5-up to pick up, wouldn't it? Was it?
Yeah, 4-up actually. Rotter's actually 3, which is ridiculous. But it looks like we're going for a foul here.
Yeah, so that's what most of this game is, and what most of this
It's so many fouls. I loved it.
Yeah,
there was a foul almost every turn.
Yeah, so they both got vibes. So
I see.
Yeah. A 30 player on that roster is just so effective this game.
I mean, that's a good position, good position foul, because like you can see what's happening there, and then
Yeah, Apo used on 2 and 4. Not fun.
This is 6 minutes of fouling, by the way. Yeah.
Is it really?
wonders.
It's impressive that it's 6 minutes of foul, considering it's only a 4 minutes of VLC media player. You've had fun, right? You've had some real fun here.
Fouls. That's actually 3 hours.
Sophia Marbles. Oh dear.
Oh no, not Marble. She did so well against me.
And the pipe worked. Continue the foul. This is brilliant, by the way.
Oh, I love it.
He's got a
What
1
a
dice on the
play.
ball. He's got 2 dice on the ball. 2 dice on the ball. Unfortunately, he has to use a guard piece to do it, but. Double pow. What the? Let's point out that was 5 sixes in a row. If you exclude the arm breaks.
The recovery is fantastic, this thing.
Yeah, he's got the ball again. Where are we going?
Gonna hand it off at,
This classic Nurgle pass play.
which works first time.
It always works. Have you not seen Leon's
No
pass play?
reroll works anyway.
Leon does some ground things with his Nurgle pass play. Yeah. Dump off. Lots of disturbing presence, so that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's a 6+.
It's like 6+ all the way down.
And didn't really amount to much anyway, because he had a push.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that ball's still good for now.
I don't know if I would have even tried for the dump off.
I mean, you may as well. Actually, no, yeah, good point on that one, yeah. The amount of
There's no way he was catching it.
back to the regular grind of fouling.
Yep.
So I think he has about 4 or 5 players on the pitch at this point, so there's really nothing he could really do. And he finally gets sent off.
Murder on the Orient Express, gone.
I mean, that's an appropriate name for a dirty player, to be honest. Dodge does a thing. I mean, great. This game is clearly over. You can see where Matt's players are. He's not.
Yeah.
This is just trying to survive.
Goes
Oh no, he's already used his Apo.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And passes it to the Chaos Nurgle Warrior.
First time.
Of course he does.
Oh
no.
It's just awful.
It's not been a good week for elves, as you'll find out, as you can see. Oh!
Dapple Chef.
Oh, Dapple Chef! No!
Dapple Chef, no!
I mean, that seems like a Mercy touchdown. Mercy touchdown.
It was fun to watch.
Oh.
It did feel slightly bad. This Dark Elf team has seen some pretty horrendous games.
The Dark Elf team was the highest TV team at the start of the season, and now I've got
first game against me.
Yeah, unfortunately, I played Chorfs first, and then now Chorfs are top of that track. Good possession statistics for Nurgle, considering 50% of the ball in the opponent's half.
And all of the Dark Elf possession was on their own half.
Not able to get the ball out. Yeah, it's a good day at the office for Nurgle. Obviously, we can't look at the dice. Those block dice, those injury dice will be very interesting to look at, considering the team does not have much claw. Yeah, 1 casualty, 1 death, 5 KOs. How many wake up from KOs? I mean, we can't see from here, but oh well. It'd be interesting to know. Look at the players.
Not all of them.
David Copperfield getting that touchdown at the end of the game was very important. Now we've got a level 2 Nurgle Warrior. What are you guys... Oh, Liam, you're playing Nurgle at the moment. What would you go for that?
Ooh, for the Nurgle Warrior?
Level
3
2.
Warrior.
Or level 3?
Yeah.
Well, the second level up. The first level up would block.
Yeah.
Depends what it is. I would definitely want to get Dodge if it's a possibility. Or I could possibly get Guard just to show things up at the moment.
Mighty Blow, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, are we having a 4-way? Yeah, let's do this.
Alistair, please
Look
leave.
who's here.
I mean, that's a bit rude. At least
Oh,
warn-
sorry. I
least
didn't
warn me.
realise. I'm sorry. I thought you guys had finished because the round 5 game is about to start.
No, we're still doing it.
Sorry.
Okay. You can join in. Why not? Why not? I'll keep
Just
quiet.
the Kool-Aid man of Alistair.
Okay. So second level of Nurgle Warrior. What would you go for?
Yeah, I'd probably go for Mighty Blow.
Alistair?
Second level. What's the first skill that he's got?
Block.
Lock.
He's already played you, hasn't he? Tackle or guard, or maybe Mighty Blow.
All right.
Ooh, claws. Why not claws?
Beastman. Let's hold on because we still got time. We still got things to do. Beastman. Beastman without woman. Great name. I love that one. The real star of the game gets a touchdown and the MVP. He's also got a level up. Tackle was his first skill, which was a smart choice considering he was playing me at the time. Now he's got blockers. What do you reckon? Block probably. Seems sensible.
I'd say block.
Alright. Fun boys. Looking worse and worse, but at least the fantasy passes have got themselves some level ups. So it's either block dodge, dodge block, or dodge dodge, or block block. On that, I think no arguments on that.
I would say probably dodge block.
Dodge block, yeah. All right then.
Right, sorry guys. Stream a match. I really apologise. I didn't even occur to me you'd be doing the recap, so I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have just jumped in and started going on. Can I confirm the round?
Yes.
Right, sorry again. Much apologies. I'm off.
And there he goes.
The commentary boost's there for a reason. Alright, let's look at Nurgle She Wrote's level ups. We've got Wrestle.
Guard.
And Guard. Wrestle and Guard.
Makes sense.
Obvious choices. Not being surprising there. He's probably... He's in a good position. I wouldn't say he's going to win it, but he's in a good position. And he is doing well.
He could get up there.
Yeah.
Nurgle Joey take a few seasons for him to be like top of the leagues.
But they are really brutal when they do.
Mm.
And the fun boys. Okay, I know what Axel Golden Bronze is going to be. Axel Golden Bronze is going for Wrestle, so the next...
Wrestle.
Which means the next skill is Leap, and the skill after that is Triple, and the next skill is Tackle.
Yeah.
And they're going to find themselves fouled before they get to Tackle, I think. And Demogorgon Jones, block guard. Great choices. Dodge next, and stand firm on the next double. Yeah, back to the main menu. We're going to go to the next one. The Bellbusters versus the Ghoulies. This is going to be the long one here. Because
this game.
This was a fun game to watch.
it was. There wasn't much I wanted to cut out here.
No.
So
It's a
much
good game.
dodge.
But to be fair, Liam, you just get plenty of powers when you need them.
Yeah. And he was a really good player with the Amazons anyway. Definitely got shown up a few times.
Just showing that he was initially planning, it was just screen off, and I was thinking, oh god, this is gonna be boring. And then no, it doesn't. It ends up being a bit more interesting. Especially when you get deaths like that. I mean, yeah, obviously you have to upload that.
Turn 3 death.
You have to upload that because that is a blitzer that has rolled a double, so. But dodge it. The dodges that failed for Ben were critical dodges, it seemed.
Yeah.
Greedy.
But the double
that one.
skull on the greedy
Yeah.
reroll.
That was very greedy. You've left yourself with you've left him with an opportunity here, and he's obviously going to take it. He really needs some wrestle on this team. And really make this team because he has to burn a reroll there. Or tackle.
Yeah, for
Wrestle.
nothing.
And then
It's like,
yeah,
Liam, he kept forcing you into desperation plays, but the desperation plays kept working.
Then you get the ghoul, nice and safe, and you get away with murder there.
Yeah, yeah.
Boris Johnson here to fuck up your country.
Boris Johnson just doing Boris Johnson things. Getting touchdowns done and all that.
Camera.
That's actually the motto of my team, by the way. Get touchdowns done.
Yeah. I mean, good boy. Good boy. I had to cut out the catch on this when he caught the kick, because that was just too much.
Yeah, he really hated that.
Imagine if you had tackle on the line. Obviously you wouldn't because you're on defense, but imagine if you did. You played, yeah, you did good enough. Imagine if you had tackle on this team. If you had tackle on this game, this game would have not been even. It would not have been close if you had tackle on this team. I did like your use of flesh golems, as I point out in the second half, with my use of the highlight up. But yeah, the golems were very well placed. You were doing putting lots of pressure on. I'm not sure what the idea was initially here, but then I realised there was a player in the end zone.
Yeah, Ben's not really. I was talking to him in the game. He's not really been successful with any of the passes on this Amazon team, so he's very reluctant to do it.
A lot of them have been intercepted as well.
He's not used diving catch there correctly. I know why he didn't, because the player was on the ground on the turn previous, but yeah, he's not had the opportunity to sort it out, to do it properly. But yeah, at least he's committing. He's committing to the Hail Mary pass, diving catch play.
And I love it. It's going to work one day.
It's going to work, and we're going to go, yes! Yes! It's mathematically a 50% play if you're not on the end zone. But, yeah. If you give him a surf... Why didn't you go for the surf there?
Wanted to get the SPP, innit?
Well, yeah, confirmation bias, but, you know, better getting the removal via the surf. Automatic armor break. Because what if you fail to break armor? Or what if you fail to even knock down?
Run the fuck away.
So, yeah, you've probably been fine there. It'd been 2 dice uphill when you have blodge.
I love my golems. Strong and stable. Best power cup ever.
Well, they do they've done wonders for you this season, haven't they?
Trying to get dodge on one of them, and that would just be the pinnacle.
It would be awful.
Well, no, you get dodge in there. It's brilliant, because dodge plus stand firm is OP.
With the 2.
It's just, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just getting strong and stable right in front of the ball carriers is stand firm, so you have to just run away.
Which he did.
Yeah. But if Liam's able to do that enough times against those teams those sort of teams, he's not going to be able to get away from that. Consider the fact that he had dodge on the player and he had to use the dodge skill. This is greedy.
This is very greedy.
Or a miscalculation at the very least.
Oh no, it was greedy.
The greed.
Bit naughty, should have filled in the hole. But,
Sidestep doing its thing.
yeah.
Blocking with the ball carry.
Yeah.
Following up.
Blocking the ball out, following up into an exposed zone. You must have been grinning from ear to ear. Yeah, but just staying away. Again, I don't know why you would reroll a 1 dice. The skull would
Agreed.
have very much screwed you over. And again, if you had tackle in this team, you've got lovely.
Yep.
Thank you very much for that ball.
Boris with tackle would be incredible.
Sure, that's his next level up.
Or strip ball or something.
Talking about pass plays earlier. 5+, 3+.
See, if I would have kept my what's it called, plater there, he wouldn't have attempted that. I don't think.
I don't think he would have. 5+, 4+ is a bit more difficult. Yeah. Gets a touchdown. Turn
He
delay.
was really happy when he scored this because it was his first successful one.
First successful pass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because you ideally don't be passing over other players because
No,
there's
because
a chance. There's a chance they roll a 6,
pass.
and there's the chance that the elves roll a 5.
And Ben knows all too well what happens when they intersect. All these 3+.
Lots of 3+. You bet you're vomiting at how easy it is. Don't know why you're moving the ball so far forward.
I'm just thinking I need to score, but
Yeah.
I've got
You got
43 turns, haven't I?
You got 3 turns and you've got much more movement than him.
But if I based all his players, I was just thinking, well, what are the chances of him getting that? Yeah.
Probably about 50-50. And then he gets the catch just for yeah, well done. But he did have to burn his reroll, which meant splat. Oh, imagine if you were able to push that girl onto the end zone. It's like there'll be some proper squeaky bum time moments then. And again, I suspect you're not looking at the clock as much. You're not looking at the clock and you realise you didn't need to do that.
I was thinking he's not safe because I've got 2 players at the end there. He would have just grabbed that anyway.
It annoyed me that this didn't work out then.
Oh yeah. And feeling emboldened by the fact that his pass play finally worked.
And then he tried again and it immediately went bad.
Play elves. Just play elves. Much fun.
Just play Wood Elves.
Michael Gold does a thing.
It doesn't have to be wood elves. Just play elves, then you'll enjoy your passing game.
No, I don't want to curse him to a season with High Elves.
What's wrong with high elves?
I don't like them. I don't like them.
They've got their wood elves with better armor.
But slower.
So it was
Not
at this
fun.
point I was praying to Ben saying that if I missed his dodge, I would go into his house and I would do terrible things. But thankfully I managed to pass.
I feel like you did have the better run of the dodges there, so I wouldn't be complaining too much.
Just wanted to win.
Yeah, whenever there was a touchdown on the line, your dodges pulled out.
So, that's a lot of blocks,
Oh, that's a lot of blocks.
resulting in only 5 armor breaks because it's very hard to get those bitches on the ground.
But you only stunned 3 times.
Yeah.
3.
Why couldn't I have casualty and KO stats like that?
Yeah, those are some nice dice. More possession, obviously. More movement plus more possession means good times. Not much really to talk about there. That's pretty much say how the game went. Bellbusters, do they get any level ups? No. Linewoman with armor down. Saka.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep it.
Yeah.
Lodge is good, but having a halfling armor isn't.
Any level ups? No. What's this linewoman got? Just a niggle. Yeah, she's worth keeping. What'd you say? On to the ghoulies. Boris Johnson gets a level up. Have you already leveled him up? Liam?
Yes, I already have.
I can't get to see. And Sajid Javid, the white gets a level up now. This should be mighty low, and I'll be disappointed if it isn't, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, you could do with a tackle as well, but mighty blow would be good.
We know tackle should be on Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Unless he rolls mighty blow, in which case fair enough. But the tackle should be on Boris Johnson. He's keeping his lips pinned tight, Liam. What have we got here? Nothing. A couple of missed next games. I suspect the coach is playing against is probably fine playing against 11 Amazons. And then we have the Ghoulies. Tackle for Boris Johnson, which is the right choice. Guard for Sajid Jabed, which is the wrong choice considering you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guard already.
Yeah, is this a dwarf team?
And then block on NHS. Completely reasonable choice. No one's going to complain about that.
Yeah, so the reason why I choose guard for him is because I got strong and stable, but they have only movement 4. So to get the players where I need to be, I've got 2 mobile players of guard.
Yeah, my thinking in this process is you've already got Michael Gove who can do the movement of a guard, and then you've also got a zombie with a guard, so you're going to have guard all over the pitch because you're not going to put all 4 guard pieces next to each other. So unless you have really bad armor and regen rolls, you're going to have guard available, which is why I was thinking making Sajid Javid the killer former Chancellor of the Exchequer. But your
all
team...
the guard though does make your cages ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
Like there'd be no war dancers jumping in there with all that guard.
War dancers will still jump in on that one. Assuming if Theresa May's got the ball, probably not. But actually no, if Romania's got the ball, probably not. But if Theresa May's got the ball, yes. Because that's 2 dice with strip ball and tackle. The other one's 2 dice with tackle. Right then. On to the final game of the week.
A fun game.
I think we lost the footage, by the way. We lost the footage.
It's gone. Okay.
Yeah, we lost the footage. So
That looked awesome.
I just felt so bad.
Always a good start.
I had one bad turn, and then it's just impossible to go. I've had a bad week from nothing this week, funny enough. I played another game of Wood Elves in another league, and I rolled. That was greedy re-roll. Should have done that, but anyway. I played Wood Elves in another league where I got blitzed 2 times in 4 turns.
Good crumping.
The amount of SPP that Rob has got in this game is amazing. I'm not looking forward to playing him.
Yeah, we'll count
I'm
the
not
SPP.
looking forward to play him at all.
We'll count the SPP afterwards. Yeah. Something, yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 SPP for you.
Yeah, that's typically, I guess. I mean,
Don't know if
the
I can
the good thing about this game, I didn't take any serious injuries. So.
Well, what is happening with the camera?
Jesus, I'm like getting epilepsy.
Oh.
What the hell's happened? Okay, it's fine.
There we
Now.
are.
He's been messing with the footage so he doesn't have to show everyone.
Oh, it looks like the footage is corrupted. Oh, well.
I mean, blame Will on that one. Him did this game, I think. This was the thing where I needed this to work.
There's diving tackle.
And then diving tackle plus tackle means I'm screwed. But yeah.
Well, what would that have been, a 4+?
Yeah, that'll be a 4+.
Yeah.
It was a game of survival. My game has got a bit worse now that Phil's not in the league. Let's put it that way.
With that wall dancer right there, instead of trying to go for the lineman.
Wall dancers are always key.
Look at this. Desperation swim. Look at that casualty box. Just have a look at that.
It's a Wood Elf game. It says as it should be.
Scores on turn 8. I have just enough players to go for a 1-turn attempt. I wonder if Willem keeps it. Oh no, he ignores the 1-turn attempt. Oh. On defense, and look at that, you get blitzed as well.
Oh, the blitz. And the pow. Oh, that's not good.
I suspect there'll be some real revanchism in my next game, I guess. Hopefully I'll get some... Hopefully nothing will be kind to bless me with constant 6s.
See, if he called himself Donald Trump, he would have survived that.
I mean, I've had this team since before Donald Trump was the meme.
He's always been, like, he is the God Emperor of mankind. You do realise that. He's going to bring the world together and we're going to fight chaos.
Yeah. Well, Donald's already got... No, it's David that's got Lock and Edge up. Sorry, might blow strength up and Edge up. So at this point, I'm just trying to make some vanity passes in the back and on 4s. Put some pieces on the line. Because I'm just trying to get 1 SPP for one of my pieces. Fine.
The powers keep coming though.
The powers keep coming and the powers keep coming. He's not even shown... Okay, he's showing this.
Oh, that's amusing. Oh, best position to put your ball.
Just sums up the game.
Perfect.
I bet you were not happy when it happened.
Just Rob must have loved this game. Everything went right.
Everything went right. I was just desensitized by the end of this, and he doesn't even show the 4th drive, thankfully. Truly does merciful.
Really well, and it just all went for him.
Jesus,
everything went right, and I'm not salty in the slightest because of...
Jesus, he had his finger in your ass.
Mm. Look at that possession. Look at that possession. Never getting out of my own half.
I mean, 6% possession, that should be at least 2 touchdowns.
Only if I'm Skaven, yeah, but not this team. You need a little bit more possession just to score. And my 1-turn attempts didn't come off because I didn't have enough players, really. Nothing went right. Nothing went right. Oh well. At least I got 1 pass. It wasn't... It was something, I guess. So grand total of 3 SPP. Yeah, the Claws played well. No one's going to argue with that. It was a bit of a murder. Percy, I get 3, but he didn't get the 3 touchdowns. Polaris gets 1. He gets a level up. And yeah, lots of casualties. How much is that? 21, 27. 27 SPP.
No, those are elf numbers.
Those are elf numbers, as the joke from last season went. Who's gonna just Polaris for level up? Anyway, Brown hides that. David gets 5 SPP for the MVP. That's good, I guess. Danny the Lineman gets 3 SPP. I suspect that to pass and a injury. But importantly, no injuries. No bad injuries.
Lovely. That game could have punished you real bad.
Yeah. I mean, it was his armor rolls that were good, not my injury rolls that were bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Look at the claws. Polaris gets a level up.
Oh, and it's perfect. No, that's a bull carry.
That's-
He's been waiting for that a long time, hasn't he?
Mm.
Yep, looks like it. Yeah,
Wait for the dodge next time.
yeah, double get dodge. La 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 la. The claws probably suddenly made themselves the favourites with that level up there.
That is incredible.
And then let's look at the brown hides the stains. Yes, that's what the question mark stands for. No level ups to them. At least nothing bad happened.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Swings and roundabouts. Let's look at this.
It was a fun little round.
It was a fun little round, especially if you hate elves. Alright, but we're going to look at next week's games.
Hmm.
And
Not too many deaths either.
No, it wasn't actually that bad. Blood in.
Oh, I'm going to feel bad for Chris here.
Okay, so we've got Not Big Not Clever versus Dundee.
Oh.
Okay, so Tackle wins that game for the Dwarves. Then we've got 1%ers versus Frog Stomp. Now, this is going to be interesting.
That's an interesting game. I want to watch that.
Is Willem actually going to show up for half the game, the whole game, or none of the game? And
there's a lot of Dauntless.
It's going to be an interesting game. A lot of Dauntless, yes. Yes, a lot of Dauntless. IDF versus Noble She Wrote. That's a lot of Claw.
That'll be fun. I'm not sure which way it'll go, but it'll be fun.
Dan, you better show Leon Schindler's Fist.
And then we've got the Vermin versus the Bellbusters. You can't really look past the Vermin on that game, but I really hope the Bellbusters.
I hope the Bellbusters get out of there.
Considering they won their neophyte league, I really don't like their 11th. I don't like it when anyone's 11th.
They shouldn't be, I think. It's just, things haven't worked.
Then we got the Vermin. Right, then we got the Fun Boys versus the Claws. Yeah.
I hope the Dark Elves pull it out.
It'll be nice. And then at the bottom we've got the Ghoulies versus Brown Hides. The strategy. Let's talk strategy, guys. What do you reckon's going to happen in your game, Dan?
I'm going to punch a lot. But it's just, as long as my armor holds up, I should be fine. But I've had games where my armor has not held up at all. If my armor holds up, I just grind them down. As long as I've got Claw Block, Mighty Blow.
And Liam, what do you think is going to happen in our game?
Clap them cheeks. Clap them cheeks.
I knew that was coming.
No tactics, just violence. As it should be.
Yeah.
Quick scroll up at the table. Claws at the Noble She Wrote both at the top. Then we've got 3 teams without defeats on 3rd, 2nd, and 4th, then 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Yeah. Then we've got me and the 1%ers. Just below that, the 4 or 5 teams that should be doing a bit better than they are at the bottom. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
No.
Liam, have you played Andy yet?
No, I haven't. I'm not looking forward to it.
Okay.
I think it's next week.
Well, that's next week. Let's not talk about that.
Yes.
That is it from us.
But I would say, what's 3, 4, and 5 is 2-2, so they got the same points, so that'd be interesting. Might actually be a differential.
But yeah, that is it from us this week. There's not much to say, but enough will bless.
Salutations.